Hey everybody, JB Sports Thrift with you. Hope you're having a good day. Look, I had mentioned this on a video the other day and I thought, why not? Let's just have a little fun. And we're talking about these Walgreens boxes. Yes, I know there's a lot of junk. Yes, I know there's not a lot of hope. And I'm one of the biggest people that say that as far as, there's no value. But I decided, you know what? These things are only $6 a piece. If you're going to pay $6 for something, you're not going to get a banger unless it's, not saying you can't, but it is what it is. If you're only paying $6 for it, it's just a fun little rip for, maybe somebody starting out or a kid or something like that. To me, really is what it's intended for. But I thought it would be fun if we took them both, ripped them both open, and compared which one's better. I mean, again, $6 a piece, but and yes, it can vary. I'm just trying to do some fun things here on the channel, but saying, hey, let's rip the football, let's rip the baseball, let's compare the two, and you guys comment, and let me know what you think out of these two boxes, which one was worth, has the best cards in it or the best value in it. And again, $6, I'm not expecting much, but just giving it a review here, an honest review, kind of a box battle, if you will. Football versus baseball. So we start out with the baseball, and we actually have a 2025 Topps Series 2. I would love to pull Ohtani, but that's better than some of the old things we used to get. So we're going to do that, and let's wait on the football. So let's start off here. You see we got Alex Verdugo, All-Star Game, Shane Bieber, Dean Kramer, Lennon Sosa, Kenley Jansen, Luis Severino, Christian Robinson. It's nice to at least see some modern stuff in here. Brandon Woodruff, Luis Castillo, Nick Schnell, Cam Bedrosian, Lorenzo Cain, Adam Simber. Man, look at that, how low he is. Mike Timlin, 91 upper deck. All right, we're getting to some of the junk wax here. Hey, my man, Freddie Freeman. I love the Braves, and I really love Freddie Freeman, so I'm happy with that at least. It's a nice card. Ryan Madsen. Now, what I got to do is not be partial because there's one card I like there. Mackie Sasser, Phil Gardner. Boy, it'd be nice to pull a Bo Jackson or Will Clark or something, 87 Topps rookie. Bruce Ruffin, top prospect. Who we have here? Royce Clayton, Terry Steinbach, Randy Bush, Ken Hill, Bill Swift, Todd Simmons. Boy, I wouldn't mind pulling a Billy Ripken out of here. Wouldn't that be something? Bob Horner, Ernie Riles, Jeff Gray. Definitely in the junk wax part of the box, but that's okay. I like junk wax, I'm not going to lie. Tim Wallett. It was the era I grew up in and what I started collecting. Vince Coleman, Michael Lacoste. Hey, is that Cecil Fielder? Yep. Cecil Fielder. Blue Jays leaders. Jim Gott. John Denny. Junior Ortiz. Randy Reddy. Dave Engel. Ken Oberkfell, German Gonzalez, Mariano Duncan, Dickie Thon, Rick Cerrone, Joe Girardi, Ron Oster, and Bruce Hurst. Now, I like the Freddie Freeman. I like the pack. I think for funsies, we know we're going to get about the same kind of stuff here. Let's wait and do the packs at the end and the pack battle after the box battle. So I'm going to open up the football. And we got Score and LSU. Come on. This is already winning. All right, next level. And why couldn't that be this year's Fernando Mendoza? Georgia Combs, Justin Hayes, Scooby Williams, Parker Hughes, Davon Booth, Cam Porter, Chandler Rivers, Russell Faison, Carnell Tate, Will Shepard. Yeah, a lot of Sage in here. Travion Henderson, Jordan James, a franchise favorite, Dan Hampton. Okay. Is that Charles Haley? Whoop. Yep, Charles Haley. OBJ. Man, don't tempt me with it being turned around. Oh, old school, Brian Kelly. Gary Anderson. Jesse Hester. Andre Bruce. Hugh Millen. Ellis Johnson. Kevin Bayard. Ron Jaworski. LaVisca Chenault. And yeah, it wouldn't be complete without some pro set. Dave Craig. Hey, Broadway Joe. Jim Dombrowski. Jake Reed. And Karsten Bailey. Well, guys, I can tell you now, baseball kicked football's butt. I've got plenty of these. I sell them still sealed, but I'm gonna just, for sake of this video, I'm gonna open it now. I don't know who'd be the big names in here as far as rookies and all go, but Kent Hull, he's a pretty good name. Steve McMichael. Okay. Well, like I said, I think baseball's kicking football's butt. Now, I don't know these LSU packs, and I've seen Notre Dame packs. You know, I don't know. My Notre Dame, I actually got a Joe Theismann, and I think maybe a Lou Holtz. You know, those are kind of cool, but I think it just really depends on who you get here. John Adams, John Garlington, Nacho Albergamo. I don't know my LSU players enough to. Darrell Phillips, man, that's a big-looking hoss right there. Richard Grenier. Hey, Mike the Tiger. Bill Grenier, 14. It's probably 40A, you know, being LSU. Nikita Wilson. Man, how about a Shaquille O'Neal, huh? All right, so I already say baseball won, but let's get this pack open. Now, I'm curious. So let me... Just kind of looking over everything here. I don't know if y'all can read it. I was trying to see if it was hobby or retail. I'm guessing it's retail. I don't see a hobby, but anyway. let's get into it here. Cleveland Guardians. Tyler Nevin. Joe Kelly. Richard Fitz. David Fry. Landon Knack. Keeter Montero. Hunter Renfroe. Wilson Contreras. Trevor McDonald. Luis Angel Acuna, that's cool looking, on the 90 throwback. Jose Altuve. Rosario and Dan Schneemann. So guys, there you go. Now, I've seen a lot of videos lately, and there's been some of these Topps packs into Walgreens baseball, and I've seen the score and the LSU and the football. So right now, if I had to guess, I'm going with the baseball pack. I mean, I think that $6 was better than the football one. Of course, neither one of them was great, but in case you didn't know, in baseball though, 1 and 8 contain a hit. Now, usually for me, I have pulled a couple of patch cards. They're mainly, or maybe autographs, but most of the time, even if it is, it's only $1, $2 at best, so it ain't like it's a huge hit. But football says 1 and 4, so kind of the same thing. So, but anyway, please comment below. Y'all tell me what you like. Do you think baseball won, or do you think football won? And again, let's keep it in perspective. It's just a fun little $6 a piece rip. I'm not expecting to pull out a Shohei Ohtani autograph unless it could have been one in one of these packs or something. You know, I'm expecting $6 worth of cards, thereabouts. But let me know which one you think wins, guys. And check out your local Walgreens. And, you know, it's kind of hit and miss at mine. But again, you know, let me know what you think. You guys, as I always say, you collect what you like to collect. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you being with me here. And we'll catch you on the next one. God bless. Bye for now.